Hey guys, it's Heather, and I'm back today with a collab video with my good friend Vanessa over at Little Miss Budget. She is doing 100 years of makeup, and she has already done 1910 decades of 1910 makeup, and as you might guess, me and her are doing the 1920s. So, if you guys want to stay tuned and watch, I would appreciate it. I will have all of her information linked down below. And if you're new, hi, I'm Heather. I do all kinds of stuff on my channel. If you would like to join my little YouTube family, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, comment, do all that good stuff. I had a little brain fart there. I didn't know if I was filming or not, and it took me a second. It's been a long day, so just bear with me, and let's get into this collaboration video. So, my favorite decades for makeup was the 1920s, because I loved everything about the flapper girls and everything. And the 80s, because the 80s was so fun. Like, I know people are like, cringe moment, and I'm like, well, it looks fun, so. I don't have a powder puff, but I have a kabuki brush, so. Okay, so in the 1910s and stuff, makeup was like frowned upon unless you were in theater or like on stage, where if you were a prostitute. Pretty well. Well, the 1920s changed. Women started wearing makeup out and about. Women started tanning, because before then tans were frowned upon because they thought it would make you look less wealthy, because the poorer people had to work outside and stuff. So yeah, and I'll talk a little bit more about the makeup while I do it. So they didn't have foundation, they didn't have primers, they didn't have anything, but they did say that they started off with cold cream, which I don't have any Pond's. If I did, I would use it. So I'm going to use my normal moisturizer, and I'm just going to put that on all over my face. And I'm not, the only things that I'm using, like, the only, like, makeup applicators that I am using is a kabuki brush for the face powder, and a spoolie for my attempt at homemade mascara. I'm using a black. I'm going to use some of this, I guess, because I did not think this through. Yeah, I'm going to mix this with some black eyeshadow and use a spoolie. This might be a disaster, but, you know. Like I said, it's been a long day. So, okay, we're going to start off with the face. And I'm going to just use some loose powder. And I'm using my Too Faced, because it was the one on top of my stuff, and I didn't feel like digging through everything. I really should have had a powder puff. Crap. Okay, I don't, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm using a kabuki brush, and I'm just going to press that in everywhere. And they had more colors of makeup. Like, there's like so many like base shades, but a lot of women would mix their stuff to make their color or whatever. And I'm not doing nothing with my brows, because I have naturally really thick brows, and they were like really thin, and like they would draw down and stuff. Okay. Like I said, it's been a long day, so. Okay, so my base is down. And fun fact, they did have cream blushes and they had powder blushes. But when they first did their makeup, they would use a cream blush, and they would do it right here on the apples of their cheeks. And then when they would go out and about, they would have the powder blush to touch up their makeup. So let's see how this goes. And I was using the Honest. Let's see how this goes. Taking 2 fingers. And they would try to match their blush with their lipstick. And I'm using the Honest, and it's like a red blush. And I'm using a Jeffree Star lipstick. So oh my goodness. Clown season, yes. It just amazes me how the women used to do their makeup and everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Going for the authentic 1920s look. Okay. Okay, so you guys get the gist. Okay, I've got like red. So now I'm going to do the Cupid's bow lip, and my lip liner does not match my lipstick, but it's the only red liner I have, but it works. I tried the other day for a practice run, so just bear with me. And it's kind of hard for me to do a Cupid's bow lip because I have scar tissue right here. I used to fight a lot, and I've had many busted lips. Okay, so I'm going to take my designer blood lipstick over this. So let's do this, people. Okay, so that's my lips. Not the best, but okay. For eyeshadow, they had like browns, and they had plums, and they had like black smoky colors, and I am doing black eyeshadow, and I'm first going to line my top and my bottom with this Wet n Wild multi-stick, and it's in black. Because they would... And fun fact, that's how I used to do my eyes in high school. In junior high. Okay. I think I would have looked really in. Like, I think I would blend in the 1920s, like the way I look. Like, people say I look like a timeless. Some people have said I look like the old movie stars and stuff. So I'm like, I actually enjoy this, so I can't wait to see what Vanessa does. Okay, so I'm using my cremated palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Gravedigger. They didn't have shimmer eyeshadows, so I'm just going to take my finger and like see if I can get this to look okay. And I'm going to go all over both lids, and I almost went in the wrong shade. They also were getting into fingernail polishes in the 1920s. So, I mean, the 1920s was like, women would, it was during the, suffrage, women's suffrage. We were fighting for rights against the men and stuff. So, I mean, women would cut their hair short, they had shorter skirts, they were more less ladylike, more like, yes, we're humans, we want to do stuff our way. So pretty cool time. I think that's one reason why I've always been drawn to the 1920s, is because of that. Like, women breaking the barriers of like norms, you know. Let's see if I can. Oh my goodness, it's been probably about 20 years since I did makeup with my fingers. So and also in the 1920s, women would go out in the daytime with their makeup, but they would go with a more neutral, like toned down look, and then at night they would go for a more dramatic look, hence the flappers and like the starlets and stuff, you know. So I'm making a mess all over my face. My hair is all, I didn't do anything to my hair today, so my hair is all, I thought I had some makeup wipes, but apparently I don't. So I'm going to go into a little less dark shade, and I think I'm going to go into the shade Life Insurance, and it's this color right here. I think I'm going to take Casket Ready, or Life Insurance and Casket Ready, and go around the outer part. I'm going to start with the Life Insurance shade. And just try to smoke that out with my fingers. I might go back in with that black to just redefine the line on top of my lid. Okay, I'm gonna reline the top with that multi-stick again, just because me blending that out smudged it more, and it was more like a little bit more defined, I think. A little bit darker at the lash line. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so fun. That's all I'm doing for the eyeshadows. I enjoy this. I like the 1920s. I find it just, it's amazing, you know, like how far makeup's come and stuff, and it's just amazes me, like all the new trends, you know, and I got this Amuse palette from Shop Miss A, and I'm using this black shadow, and yeah, I'm gonna scrape up some of that black eyeshadow, just like that, and I'm gonna dump it out, I think, if I can get it to come out. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if I can get more to come up. Let's see. I probably should have... Oh, that went all over my bed. Oops. And then I'm going to stick my spoolie into that, and I'm just going to mix that. Because I don't have cake mascara, and this is probably going to be a big old mess. So I got that kind of mixed up on my spoolie. You really can't tell that I got anything on my lashes, but it's okay. Whew. Okay. But this is my 1920s makeup look. If you guys enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what your favorite decade for makeup was. This was like a 10-minute full face, and I'm all for 10-minute full face makeup, but I don't think I would go out in public like this unless it was Halloween. I got like the Winifred Sanford lips going on. I'm looking like I put a spell on you, you know, hocus pocus, but only thing I didn't do was my brows, but yeah, I enjoyed this. Thank you, Nessa, for asking me to collab with you. If you guys don't know who Nessa is, she is my best friend from the UK. She does all kinds of stuff on her channel. She does reviews, she does looks, she does hauls, she does collabs. She's budget friendly. She's just a sweetheart. I love her to death, and she's like pretty well like a sister to me. So if you guys haven't ever seen her channel or checked her out, she will be linked down below. Go give her some love and stuff. And I think most of the people on my YouTube have, know her, because we share about the same view, people who view us view each other. So I want to thank you guys for coming back for 100 years of makeup in 1920s. And love from Missouri. Bye.